Sword. Before gunpowder, the sword stood at the center of warfare and identity. The Romans used the short gladius in tight formations, allowing soldiers to fight efficiently in close quarters. The Mongols preferred curved sabers, perfect for fast slashing attacks from horseback. In Europe, knights carried long swords heavy enough to break armor, while in the Islamic world, the talwar and scimitar became symbols of both faith and authority. But the true power of the sword came from the warrior. Mastering it required years of training, footwork, timing, and precision. Bow and arrow. The invention of the bow changed warfare forever by introducing distance into combat. Now, a soldier could strike without ever getting close to the enemy. Mongols perfected this idea with their composite bows. Compact, powerful, and ideal for horseback combat. Their archers could fire accurately at full speed, even while retreating, making them nearly impossible to counter. In medieval Europe, English longbowmen proved equally devastating, capable of firing arrows over long distances with deadly force. For thousands of years, archers dominated battlefields. They controlled space, disrupted enemy formations, and brought death from afar.
Cannon. Gunpowder marked a turning point in history, and the cannon became its most destructive early application. For centuries, massive walls protected cities from invasion, but cannons changed that completely. They could launch heavy projectiles capable of breaking through stone defenses that once seemed invincible. One of the most defining moments came during the fall of Constantinople, when Mehmed II used enormous cannons to shatter the ancient walls of Constantinople. Within weeks, a 1,000-year-old empire collapsed. From that moment on, warfare shifted. Fortifications had to evolve, and firepower became more important than ever. Modern artillery, from large guns to rocket systems, traces its origins directly back to these early cannons. Guns. Firearms brought warfare into a new era of speed and efficiency. The pistol allowed individuals to carry lethal force in one hand. Rifles introduced accuracy, allowing soldiers to hit targets from long distances with precision. Then came the machine gun, a weapon that removed the pause between shots entirely. During World War I, machine guns transformed the battlefield into a deadly stalemate. A single crew could stop hundreds of advancing soldiers. This led to trench warfare, long, brutal battles where soldiers fought from dugouts, surrounded by barbed wire and constant gunfire. The scale of destruction was unlike anything seen before, showing how industrial technology had turned war into a machine-driven system. Tank. As machine guns made open ground nearly impossible to cross, a new solution emerged: the tank. First introduced by the British in 1916, tanks were designed to move through enemy defenses while protecting the soldiers inside. Early models were slow and unreliable, but they could cross trenches, crush obstacles, and survive gunfire. By the time of World War II, tanks had evolved into powerful, fast-moving war machines. Armored divisions could sweep across entire countries, combining speed, protection, and firepower. Today, tanks remain a key part of modern armies, equipped with advanced armor and targeting systems, continuing to dominate ground warfare. Jets. The development of jet engines transformed aircraft from simple observation tools into the most dominant force in modern warfare. Jets can travel faster, higher, and farther than earlier planes, giving them unmatched control over the battlefield. Modern fighter jets, like the Dassault Rafale, are incredibly versatile. A single aircraft can engage enemy fighters, strike ground targets, conduct reconnaissance, and even carry nuclear weapons. Missile. Missiles introduced precision and long-range power, unlike anything before. Unlike traditional weapons, many missiles can guide themselves to a target using advanced systems like GPS, radar, or infrared tracking. Cruise missiles fly low to avoid detection and can strike targets hundreds of kilometers away with extreme accuracy. Ballistic missiles travel high into the atmosphere before descending at incredible speeds, making them very difficult to intercept. Even individual soldiers can now carry anti-tank guided missiles capable of destroying heavily armored vehicles. Missiles have eliminated the idea of a safe distance. Atomic bomb. The atomic bomb is the most powerful weapon ever created. During the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, a single bomb dropped on Hiroshima caused massive destruction, killing tens of thousands of people within hours. 3 days later, Nagasaki was struck,
and Japan surrendered soon after, bringing World War II to an end. Unlike any weapon before it, the atomic bomb doesn't just win wars, it prevents them, through fear of consequences so devastating that no one can truly afford to face them.